Hello Gemini, welcome. It's Sandra here from Wolf Moon Tarot. This is your Fairy Oracle reading for January 2022 or thereabouts. It could resonate a little bit beyond that time. Alright, so I'll start off with the Animal Spirit Oracle deck. But just to mention, it is a general reading, Gemini, so take what resonates with you. Anything that doesn't, leave that behind, or for somebody else. Alright, so what do we have for Gemini? What do we have for Gemini for January 2022? Fairy Oracle reading for Gemini 2022, January 2022. Thank you. Alright, we have a card that's jumped out, so I will have a look at that just briefly. It's Spider Spirit, and this is saying make your dreams real. So whatever it is you've been weaving and spinning and wishing and dreaming of, this is saying make your dreams real now. Alright, I'll just pop that back in, another couple of shuffles. Alright Gemini, so first of all we have Rabbit Spirit, and this is saying now is a lucky time. Crikey. Alright, so this is looking good, Gemini, whoever this is for. Now is a lucky time. And Seahorse Spirit, watch and wait. Alright, so now is a lucky time, but watch and wait. So let's see what comes out and how those two messages will start to make sense for you. Okay, and we'll get into the Fairy Oracle cards by Brian Froud. What is it important for Gemini to be aware of at this time? Alright Gemini, we have the heart of your reading, the challenge to that, what's in your power ×2, and a possible outcome according to free will, of course. And then something else that your guides would like to say to you at this time. At the bottom of the deck we have Tahara of the waters, and this talks about emotions, something to do with emotions, tapping into your emotions, or emotions running high perhaps for some of you. But I'll just put this to one side and let's see where we're going. So something's quite emotional, I feel, for some of you. So I'll just do another shuffle now and we'll get some clarifying cards on the table. So could we clarify all of the cards on the table, please, for Gemini, January 2022. And at the bottom of the deck we have the Maiden now, and this is talking about something brand new, something in its early stages, still in a vulnerable stage, so it needs nurturing and looking after and to help it to grow, whatever it is. Alright, so something in its early stages now, but it's some form of a new beginning, new opportunity. I feel it's already in place, Gemini, but it's still very much in its early stages. Okay. At the heart of your reading we have the Singer of Transfiguration, and we have friends, the friends. Well, the Singer of Transfiguration, this is the phoenix rising up from the ashes. And this is your lead card, your lead energy, Gemini. And this is saying that there's some form of a transformation that's happening now within and around you. So rising up differently, a different shape, different energy, different focus perhaps. So a Singer of Transfiguration here. Beautiful energy, absolutely beautiful. Very vibrant energy. Exciting. New opportunities, new beginnings. But you're going to be different. You're going to feel different. And you're going to approach situations very differently. And we've got the friends as a clarifier. And this is going forward with a friendship, with friendship groups, with your tribe, where you're both on the same page, or you're all on the same page if it's a group of you. You can't see the join between you. You know, you're going in the right direction, the same focus, the same perspective on things. And you have each other's back. So you're there for each other. And this is all part of this change that's happening now for you, Gemini. So what are the challenges? Well, we have Estasis and Latent the Self. Now, these are both very quick energies. So, you know, without looking at the cards, I feel there's something's happening quickly. And this is the challenge for you, Gemini. Estasis, this is sheer joy, sheer ecstasy, real sparks of enlightenment, sparks of joy and happiness. But it's very quick, you know, things are suddenly sparking for you. And then Latent the Self, yes, this is clarifying. And Latent the Self says, you know, things are happening quickly. This Latent the Self reminds me of a firefly in the garden, that they zip about. As soon as you set your focus on a firefly, they've gone. And they're somewhere else in the garden. So and Latent the Self reminds me of a firefly. So it's very quick energy. And these bursts of sheer joy and ecstasy. But these are challenges. I think it's the speed of what's happening is challenging for you, Gemini. The speed of this transfiguration going forward. Okay. So what's in your power? Well, we have the Oakman and we have Unity. So the power to your elbow, Gemini, is your wisdom. You know, tapping into your ancient roots, the wisdom and the knowledge that you've gained over time. So, you know, this is very much in your power. And of course, you are an air sign, Gemini. You're very much of the mind, you know, quick-minded, quick wit, thinking things through logically, pragmatically. But with the Oakman, this is the Oakman is more of a slow energy. So this is thinking things through, taking your time. You know, because we've seen that the quickness of things happening is a challenge for you, because you need to take your time thinking things through here. And it's to do with unity, coming together with others. That we've already seen that with the friends energy here. And here it is again, uniting with others, which makes you stronger. It makes the unit stronger. All right, and I feel this is what you are considering now, and drawing on the roots of your knowledge and wisdom about this united situation. So this is in your power position, Gemini. So what else is in your power? Well, we have Oi that gnome and She the retriever. Right, Oi that gnome is the trickster gnome. Wherever he brings chaos and upheaval wherever he is. He shakes things up. But what he brings forward is opportunity. So Oi that gnome says that yes, he will be bringing chaos and he will be shaking things up because they need to be shook up. But out of that shake-up, out of that chaos, will come an opportunity for you, Gemini, for you to grasp. And we've got she the retriever as a clarifier. This opportunity is something that you thought was gone, was lost, but you can retrieve it with a little bit of effort. You can retrieve it. Look for the opportunity, and it's something that you thought you wouldn't have an opportunity with, but you have. You can retrieve this with a little bit of effort, Gemini. So a possible outcome here, we have she of the Crowash and honesty. She of the Crowash is the feminine principle. This is opening up to all things feminine. It's not gender specific, Gemini, but it's feminine energies to do with caring, nurturing, empathy, compassion, caring, looking after, sometimes putting others before ourselves, which is very much a feminine energy. So this is a possible outcome for you, something to do with this, the she of the Crowash energy. And the clarifier is honesty. All right, so this is looking something squarely in the eyes. You're looking something fully square on. Being honest with yourself, you know, being honest with yourself, perhaps being honest with others. And of course, if we're honest with others, we expect others to be honest with ourselves. But there's a need for honesty now in a situation, and it's to do with, now, with the she of the Crowash, the feminine principle, this can represent a female in your life that perhaps you've got to be honest with, Gemini, or you've got to help to talk things through honestly and openly. So take it how it resonates with you, Gemini. And what is it your guides would like to say to you now? Well, we have Gluminous Loom and we have the Bodacious Bodak. Gluminous Loom, this is when somebody's glass is half empty rather than being half full. This is looking at the negative side of things, expecting the worst. You know, being a bit down in the mouth, a bit gloomy about a situation. And the clarifier is the Bodacious Bodak. And the Bodacious Bodak is the meddler within the Fairy Oracle. And he comes forward to say there's something, or the things that need finishing off. If you don't finish them off, tie up the loose ends, then he will do it for you, but he won't do it in the way that you would like it to be done. So there's something here about a needing to finish something, needing to sort something out. Otherwise, somebody else will, Gemini. Somebody else will take advantage here and finish it off or sort it out in a way that you wouldn't be happy with. But it's linked to a Gluminous Loom. I feel that either yourself, Gemini, or somebody connected to you, if you're in this Gluminous Loom energy where, you know, you're expecting the worst, it's very negative, then it can be difficult to concentrate and sort things out, finish things off, if you're in a little bit of a down in the mouth energy. But what your guides want to say to you, it's important if you can try and lift yourself out of this energy, you're going to be able to see what needs sorting and have the energy perhaps to sort it out, Gemini. All right, so the first two cards we had out was Tahara of the Waters and the Maiden. So considering all of the other cards on the table, whatever this situation is to do with, something happening quickly, needing to be honest about a situation, perhaps to do with a female, or it's certainly or it could be to do with the feminine principle of nurturing, empathy, compassion, being honest, perhaps with yourself or with somebody else also. Okay. But we've also got, you're at a time of transformation. There's a transfiguration happening within you here, Gemini. And it includes going forward with like-minded others, in a group or with one other. But it's happening very quickly, and that is a challenge for you, Gemini. That's quite a challenge for you. All right, but you're able to apply your knowledge and wisdom, take your time to do with this united front, which is going to make a situation stronger, make you stronger. Right, but there is going to be some form of upheaval and chaos, but there is an opportunity within that you thought you had lost, but with a bit of effort you can retrieve it. Okay. So I can see why emotions are involved here. Something's going to be quite emotional for you, and it's to do with, now it could be to do with a younger person, or it's this new beginning that's already in place that still needs looking after and nurturing. But I feel there's a level of something emotional, perhaps raised emotions here. And all of that is linked, I feel, to things happening quickly and moving forward very quickly. But remember, this now is a lucky time. This is a lucky time, with the rabbit spirit. But there is also an element of watch and wait. So it's not quite the right time to make any drastic changes. I think you've got to wait a little while this period of transfiguration is happening, Gemini. And also with the Oakman, which is a slow energy, take your time thinking this through, tapping into your inner self, into your inner knowledge. All right, Gemini, I'm just going to could we have 2 final messages, please, for Gemini to conclude this reading? 2 final messages for Gemini, please, to conclude this reading. Two final messages for Gemini. Right, Gemini, so finally we have watching clouds. So lie back, rest and relax, and then in the flow everything is smooth sailing. All right, so watching clouds, lie back, rest and relax. So come away from the crowd, lie in your hammock, read a book, have a cup of tea, and just watch the clouds go by. Allow things to unfold and progress as they're going to. Perhaps just a time of needing a little bit of time out as well. And in the flow, so again coming away from the crowd, in your boat here, the lanterns are lit, and there's no need to stress, no need to worry. There's no reins, there's no ropes here. You don't need to. Everything is, you're in the groove now, so everything's going to be smooth sailing for you for the foreseeable future, Gemini. Just give this transfiguration time a bit of space and time to progress forward and to evolve. All right, Gemini, I'm going to leave it there. I hope whoever this was for, you've enjoyed the reading. But good luck going forward. And until next time, Bye bye for now.